Hello everyone, it's me Shugufta and welcome back to Python series with me. In last video we learned about tuple and how tuple differ from list. In today's video we studied set in Python. As we studied set in mathematics, it's a collection of well-defined objects. Now, if we move to the Python, in Python, everything is an object. And if we want a data entry in Python with no repeated entries, we use set. We make a set. So let me clear you from imagining there is a company that want to give a Thanksgiving gift once. Okay. And you need to ensure that no one receives a gift more than once. So every employee with gifts is asked to submit their IDs. Now, if what you think, can we solve this from a list? If we solve this problem to a list, it will be very big and it will have repeated values. Once employee may take the names of five other employee and other employee repeat the same exact five names or maybe like three out of five names. So you think that this will increase the size of the list and more memory will be used, which we don't want to use. So in this case, we use set because set don't gives us repeated values. They eliminate the repeated values and write them into a one time. That's why we use set in Python. So from today video, we studied how to write set and all the other inbuilt functions and all the other things. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing that we see is how to write a set. To write a set, we use curly brackets. Okay, so for the set, we denote from the curly brackets, like from the previous lecture, if you see, we denote the list to square bracket and a round bracket for tuples. So for the set, we use a curly brackets. So from both list and tuple, in set we also write different types of variables in one set. Like if I write Ali, an integer number, and also a floating number. So let's see what happens. Can it print or not? So you see, that's both three types of variables can print easily. But there is an issue. Like you see, I write Alif in first position, then 23, and then 34.5. But what I found, the result is there is no order because set don't follow any order. They give an unordered set, unordered structure. So in set, we don't do indexing. Like if I imagine if I do indexing, if I copy this, okay, and I do like two. So you see that there is no substitution, there is a type error. It's because there is no indexing because every time you print they give you different type of positions. So instead you don't even do an indexing or you don't even find the position where the object or type of variable present. Okay, the next thing that we have to know is that set always give you a value like a collection of data with no repeated entries. Like simply if have to print some set of a number and here I write some print repeated values like 2, 4, 7, 2, 8, 5, 4. Okay. And if I have to print it So you see, in my set, as I give them, there is 2 times 2 and there is 2 times 4. But here they print it like 1 time, no repeated value. Like the plus point of a set is that they give us no, they give us unrepeated entries. So the other thing that we have to move is about the union and intersection, as if you know about the simple background of the set theory or simply mathematics, we use union and intersection. For this, I have to call two variables like S1 here, and here I write about 1, 2, comma 3, comma 6. Okay, and the other set 2, here I write like 2, comma 6, comma 7, comma 3. Okay, suppose 3. Okay. So if someone asks you to find out like a union, like S1 union S2, so here we use a function called S1 dot union S2. Okay, so see what's happened. So you see how easily it printed, like here they combine in union. You can combine an S1 and S2, and there, like you see there is so much repeated values. Like if I have to combine S1 and S2, there is 2 times 2, and there is 2 times 3, and there is 2 times 6. But the answer that they gives us like 1 times. So they gives us like unrepeated, no repeated entries. So if you have to, if I have to also print the value of S1 comma S2. So they also print you the value of S1 and S2. If someone asks you to update the value, like if we want to update S1, so we use here a update function. Like if I have to update the value, so what we do now, here I use, like I copy this set. Okay. So here I use an update function. Here I use like S1 dot update S2. And here I print S1 comma S2. So you see, like it means like for update function, like you see there is an answer, like if I union, and here you see there is an update here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 6. But here the addition of 7 and 8 in S1. Like I have update S1, update S2. It means like add values of S2 in S1 which are present in S2 but not in S1. Like here you see like 7 and 8 is not present in S1. Like 2 is also present, 6 is also present, 3 is also present. Like 7 and 8 is not present in S1. That's why we use an update function. So to update it, like if I have to change it, like here I use S2 and here I use S1. So you see the answers change. Like S1 is similar, and here in S2, like I have 2, 6, 7, 3, 8. But I don't have 1, 2 and 5. That's why they print us like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and six. So here I use an union function. So similarly we use a intersection function. Like if you know about simple background about intersection gives you the common entries between two sets. So for this, if I have to take the above example, and here I use intersection, okay, and I want to print also S1 comma S2. So you see, the first thing that they gave us about the common elements, the common entries between S1 and S2, and it's 2, 3, 6. And they gives at the last like the S1 and S2 value. Okay, so like if we use an update in intersection, they behave same as in union, like they change the set which we want to update it. So now the next thing that we come is about like remove or discard. There is two function that we use in the set is remove or discard. So for this, if we see what happens, for this we have to take a set. So I take a set, and here I have to remove like 34. So for this we use set dot remove, and I have to remove 34. So what happened in So you see how easily I remove 34. Like if sometimes there are so many elements that we don't even know is this element present in this or not. Like if I have like thousands of like lakhs, millions of values, and like I have to remove this one. And sometimes it's happened that it's present in your set and it's not present in your set. Like you see there's 34 present in your set. Like simple, if I have to take another example, like if I have to remove 89, that's not present in your set. So what's happened? They gave you an error. It's a key error, like 89 is not present in your set. Similarly, if I have to use a function called discard, and here I print 89, and print. So you see, they don't give you an error. They simply print you a set. So the main difference between discard and the remove is that if we try to delete an item which is not present in set, we use like if we use remove function, then they give you an error. There rises an error. Where if you use a discard function, they don't even raise an error. They don't give you an error. Simply like you see, they give you a set, not an error that what's happened, can it change or not. Okay, so you say like we obviously use discard function because it doesn't throw error. But no, sometimes you want to throw an error in program. Because if you would not throw an error, then sometimes unexpected might happen. So you would like to throw error and stop the program. Sometimes error is good, like not error, every time error is bad. So error, sometimes you raised an error intentionally. Like we have a look in an upcoming videos. So how do we raise custom error in Python? Okay, so in today's video, we'll learn about set and Python, how they work and where we use them. In next video, we will move one step further and start learning about if-else statement, which are very important for making decision in our programs. So say